Because here's the thing, when wealth becomes truly significant, you no longer need to prove it to strangers on the street. In the early 2000s and 2010s, logos were everything. The bigger, the better. Luxury brands slapped their names, their initials, their monograms on every possible surface. And people bought it up, because a logo was social currency. It was proof. It said, I can afford this brand, and I want you to know it. But somewhere around 2018, something started to change among the wealthiest consumers. Logos started to feel, well, a bit desperate, a bit try-hard. Because here's the thing, when wealth becomes truly significant, you no longer need to prove it to strangers on the street. The real shift happened when wealth moved from being about appearing rich to being about actual quality, craft, and exclusivity that only insiders would recognize. It's the difference between wearing a Rolex Submariner that everyone knows costs 10 grand, versus wearing a Patek Philippe that looks like a simple dress watch, but costs $150,000. Most people won't know, but the people who matter in your world will. This is what's called IYKYK culture. If you know, you know. And it's completely taken over the top tier of luxury. The wealthiest consumers want items that signal to other wealthy people, while remaining invisible to everyone else. It's like a secret handshake, but with clothing. Major luxury houses have noticed. Brands that built empires on monogram bags are now launching quiet luxury lines with minimal branding. Even Louis Vuitton, whose entire identity was built on that brown monogram, now offers pieces with no visible logos at all. Chanel is making more understated pieces. Hermes, which has always leaned toward quiet luxury, is more popular than ever. The message is clear. Logos are becoming lower class. And that's a wild statement to make, but it's true. In the world of the ultra-wealthy, visible branding is increasingly seen as something for people who need to prove something. And when you have everything, you have nothing to prove.